And we are back, and this time we are starting with cat, which means that it's going to be a good stream, as the cat has already jumped up, and we've got that going for us. Alright, so we could meet Morgan at the Cobbled Swan, or we can go find these two quests and do that instead. Yeah, I think you know which one we're gonna do. My cat is just relishing the attention. And aggressively demanding scritches with his head on my chin. Whoop, that's a bad sign normally.
Demons.
Good start. Good start. Whoa.
Souls alone as the light left. I was there, less alone.
You're a spirit of compassion.
My own name. But what of theirs? 3 I've found, felled by demon claws, murdered. A connection I cannot see. I have impressions. But if I learn more, answers might unfold. This one. Green against grey stone. Rain, nourish. How she watched it bloom. Find who she was.
Find who she was. Let's go track this quest. Investigate
We've
the
got a trail.
murders.
We just need to follow it.
Page torn from a journal. Creepy.
Hortensia. She was a gardener.
Green against grey. In debt, desperate. But still found hope. There are others. I would know more of them.
He just adores head scritches. From pretty much anyone who would give them to him. I'm gonna say open from the other side. Oh. Okay. Doors open of this house like they're nothing.
Your warden contacts, Efka and Antoine. You think they'll come through?
Then try.
Here we go!
Whoa.
Look at that. Where were we? Your warden contacts, Efka and Antoine. You think they'll come through?
They'll try.
Well, it's more than we've gotten from the first warden.
Still love that.
Where'd you meet them?
They're talking, you get into a fight, and they look at each other and go, well, where were we? And then continue the conversation. Oh, such a small but amazing little detail.
But you survive a deep stalker attack together, and you make fast friends.
I've already been here. definitely already been here. This is open now. I'm pretty sure this was closed before. Alright, so here's where the
Another
demons are
demon
gonna
going.
attack.
Coming at range.
What's happening? Where is everyone?
Ooh. Did I just... Yes, I did.
That's a relief.
Whoops. At least it doesn't just game over you when you make a silly mistake like fall off a cliff. Okay, before we do this, and before I forget, I need to change out the bit for this chain light. I do like our destructive light more than I like our black hole.
Compassion.
This one. Curiosity undimmed. Just one more answer. Truth and story beneath the ruins. Find who he was. I will find you then.
We've got a trail. Let's go.
Yes, we do. Unmarked journal. Ooh, there's a fast travel beacon over here.
Another
Eh.
of those Fen Harel altars.
Hmm. So looking over there. Anyway, let's find this thing first. Oh no, never mind. I think we can go down that ramp. Okay, let's find the thing first if we can. Blood stain. There. More blood. There's the tent. No? Marcus Scholar.
Property of Marcus, scholar.
Story beneath the ruins. Fear for the future. And yet he continued. For himself and for her. A faint connection begins to bind them. We must find the third.
Open from the other side. Boom. Well, we can vault the courtyard, but no need to. Okay, we're gonna go down this ramp. Light cyst. Oh, that's gonna be a boss.
Get ready.
Another champion. Let's deal with it.
Well, Rook, that goes to you. Throw into fire. Look out. Now even going.
Got him in position.
Okay.
Good work, everyone.
Oh, this one's weak. Let's just do this quick. Whoop. Alright, let's do... where is it? Sunder Icebreaker.
Finish it.
Take your blight with you. More essence.
Beat the odds there.
Alright. How do we get out of here? Oh, it's just an elevator. Alright. Remember this last one. Where's it? Well, suppose I still faster to just walk. Will we walk? He does love his aggressive scritches.
You think so too?
You've set up a place for me. If this is another pile of nonsense.
Alright.
Demon, it looks like another victim.
You need to chase this down. Nice move, bro. End it now. Made it through that one.
Got him.
The spirit of compassion. And another murder victim.
This one. A roof denied. Eyes skim over. Yet a world smudged in shadow. So beautiful. Find who he was.
Can't get through here yet. I don't think. Can I pet the cat? No. Okay. Oops. Too far.
Charcoal drawings by someone named Evander.
A world smudged in shadow. He drew Docktown's darkness, but also its light. All those I found, I held a hand as the light left.
Do you know something about the murder victims? What connected them?
Each was desperate. Each heard a whisper that tempted them, and each turned away. They defied the one who called them. The demons we saw were merely minions. Too late for these. But now I can watch and protect others. Something larger stirs, calling the desperate. I cannot see what. No, the hope you bring Docktown thwarts it, and may you continue.
Ah, this one we can pet. Alright. Where were we? Go this way, okay.
That warehouse the Venatori were in. Traders used it before.
How did you join the Shadow Dragons?
Helped make the Templars look the other way when there was a slave rebellion going down. Turned out that the Viper was helping. He brought me on.
Not right now, Rook. You should talk with one of the others.
What can I do for you, Rook?
I wanted to catch up on what's happened in the city with the Shadow Dragons.
It's gotten worse recently. Venatori sympathizers are everywhere in the halls of power. Feels like we're fighting against the tide sometimes.
We've fought tides before.
We've withstood the Canary Tide for centuries. We're still fighting that war. What's one more? We just do what we can, bit by bit. That's how you survive the tide.
I admire that spirit, Rook. It's something you have in common with the others here. I won't give up, I promise you that. I owe it to all of you, and to the people of Tevinter. When my father revealed me to the Imperium as his heir, he taught me the duty of a Magister. I may not hold the title anymore, but I have not forgotten his lessons.
You had to be revealed to the Magisterium?
A Magister must declare the inheritor of their seat. They were expecting a young man, but we decided that I would show them who I truly was. I was 15 and standing in front of all those Magisters. Their gazes told me they believed I didn't belong. But my father was behind me every step. Maevaris Talani, he told me, you deserve to be here. Stand tall and claim your birthright. And I did.
15. Speaking to the Magisterium and showing them who you are. That must have taken so much courage.
We never think we're brave enough, do we? Until we're called upon.
Whatever you're up against, gods, cults, blight, you know where to find me.
Now I won't keep you any longer. The world is troubled and we both have our parts to play. Good luck, Rook. Bring the light.
This is gonna lead us to the other one.
Why does everyone call him the Viper?
Drama. He's a symbol. Got some new supplies. Take a look.
Did we get there? I think we're like literally like 5 short. Yeah.
Till
Oh.
next time. Always good to see you in here, Rook.
Yeah, interesting. Buy a couple
Come
of
back
things,
anytime.
you know, as a treat.
Piercing, slashing, stabbing, smashing, crushing. Whatever you need, I have the weapon.
Don't touch the treasure.
All appearances, huh?
Keep your wits sharp and your swords sharp.
So that's good advice.
A Grey Warden? Are you alright?
You're Rook. I'm Vesta.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the catacombs. There weren't many when we started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn if they escape into the city.
Just sit tight.
Yeah, I'll go beat up some Darkspawn. That way either.
Look up there.
Thanks, son. Ow. Still nothing this way. Can't go that way. Yep, every single time. Can't go here, okay. Gotta go around. Probably better if I just look, you know. I guess this way?
Please, if the Archon was really dead, you wouldn't be hearing about it from the Weekly Truth.
That's my point.
So after crossing paths in the deep roads, you kept in touch with Evka and Antoine?
Yeah, we trade letters every few months.
Gotta smoke him sometime.
What was I talking about? One time Antoine sent a diagram for some kind of automatic door he was developing based on springs. It chimed when it closed.
Watch for Venatori. They're everywhere.
Noted. He's really comfy today. He's stuck with me for like half an hour. He doesn't usually sit this long. So do we have to take a boat? Oh no, we just gotta go across. Oh, we're going to fight Darkspawn, so we might as well bring our Grey Warden. And who can apply a weekend? They both detonate it.
Better be ready. Way to get it done.
This must be the darkspawn that attacked Warden Vesta.
There's more around.
He would know.
Here they come.
What are you powering? We can make that jump.
Careful ahead.
Watch ahead.
It's on now.
Ready for a follow-up?
That's unnerving. Alright, let's keep clearing blight from the catacombs. yours, Davrin.
That's why I'm here. No problem.
Did we get it all? Yeah, we got it all. Alright. We got it all. We gotta go this way and get that. What's over here?
Old magic, forgotten relics. There's a lot left in the catacombs, and the Blight's twisting through all of it.
Gotta go back the other way first. Okay. Doesn't seem to be affected. We have to figure out where this boil is. Okay. Come on, Rook. Where's that boil? Ah, found it.
An elevator.
There's more blight where it leads.
Yep. There's always going to be more.
Watched when we're in the catacombs. last of them. We should tell Warden Vesta.
Hmm. Is there another way in? Sorta, yeah. Six of one, half dozen of the other.
Minrathous is exactly what I imagined, but also nothing like it.
Vesta, we got the Darkspawn that attacked you. They won't get into the city.
Thank you. The Wardens will be glad to hear it.
As will the Shadow Dragons. Quillen, by the way. I'll ensure Vesta gets the healing she needs.
Good. Feel better.
It's like, fine, I'll go down this road.
What do you think was going on at Demeter's Crossing? With the gods?
It felt like they were trying to flex their muscles. Like they were testing out what they could do. Like the people there were just playthings. Morrigan called it a show of force.
I don't know her, but I'm inclined to agree.
Docktown's never short on nightlife, is it?
It's when the streets are most alive. And when I'm likely working.
It offers an escape, and it's exciting. I still don't know how anyone sleeps through the noise.
Link.
And now a dragon. Some people lost their homes. I wish there was.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Oh.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Oh, right. I chose this previously.
Andara and Atashan.
Anethera. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world. A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat. Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
This is on you.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited and about the people depending on you. I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Leliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus. Years later, I had to disband the Inquisition, but I never lost the friends who had gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them, and you'll find your way.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morrigan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
Yep.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
That's great.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Vorlay. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My ma...
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
Eat your spies.
What I really need right now is information. If you have anyone who can help.
I'm sorry. The only reliable sources of information I have up here are Morrigan, Dorian, and Harding.
All of whom are already helping us. I understand.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette? Something to do with Solus?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
He's helping.
Right now, Solus is giving us the information we need to track down the gods.
Yes, he is a vital source of information and advice, just as he was to the Inquisition before. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many alliances do you think he has made and broken?
Solus was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something
Okay, that was good.
Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think, I hope, it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help,
You'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Regrets of the Dreadwolf.
Father gives me an allowance and I barely use any.
Alright, let's go back to the lighthouse. That's probably good. We're gonna take Focus Fire just to get those burning stacks. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so we got Balara, who's the Alluvian expert. We've got Davern, who's the monster hunter. We've got the polite acquaintance, the associate, contract killer, the Minrathous contact, and here. That's really funny.
I could donate some to those who need it more.
Where was I? Going to the world map into the lighthouse. Oh, that's funny. Wow. That's the one. Even looks pretty cool. Okay, still using this other one. That's the best for me. Okay. We'll have a look. Anybody want to talk? Lots of people want to talk. Okay. In case this cuts me out of conversations, we're gonna go have those first. Just in case. Okay, no one's there, but I go completely the other way. Balara wants to talk.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see?
Rook, you're here. And I did, sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Shots fired.
It's kind of mean.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to insult a spirit.
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Emmerich might know. That is an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Condescendingly, it seems.
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right! You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
The Forgotten One.
A forgotten one? You mean the bad gods parents used to scare their kids into behaving?
Don't speak their name or they'll come for you. Now we know what the so-called good gods were like. Really like, I mean. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Archive, tell me about the Dread Wolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Archive, tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards, hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
Good luck.
Have fun with the condescending spirit.
I'll try. Could be worse, I guess.
Could always be worse.
Like the wound of betrayal Lord Anaris suffered. Soon he will cast down the oppressors and take his rightful place.
What a shame. I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
We can upgrade the caretaker.
Strength earns mastery.
Ooh, we double rank. Destructive forces of nature at work. Everyone getting their upgrades. What else do we use a lot? Tash. All the upgrades, and then Davrin is another one. Make all of our dudes stronger. Alright. Ooh. Let's just be an armor breaker. Ah, I see. We want armor break. We want barrier breaker. Mana regeneration's probably really good. A little bit of both. Let's get that necrotic resistance. Okay.
So after crossing paths in the deep roads, you kept in touch with Evka and Antoine?
Yeah, we trade letters every few months. One time, Antoine sent a diagram for some kind of automatic door he was developing based on springs. It chimed when it closed, so you wouldn't get stuck. He can be a little unorthodox.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
Dream big.
Keep dreaming. It's good to have goals in life.
The real dream is getting him to take a nap. So what brings you by?
Just curious, really. Wondering what it's like being a Grey Warden. They've always been these legendary warriors living apart from the world.
Don't know about that. I spent time with people who were bad right up till they took their vow.
How so?
Weishaupt is the last stop for the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey Wardens and take your chances with the Blight.
We're the wrong sort.
And just how wrong are the wrong sort?
Thieves, brigands, pirates, and the odd murderer now and then.
Sounds fun. Right up to the murdering.
At least now they're murdering Darkspawn.
I've heard about Weishaupt. Never been there.
It's a giant fortress and home of the Grey Wardens. It's been standing for as long as anyone remembers. At least since the first Blight.
Does it have floating buildings like the lighthouse?
No, but things float up from the latrines.
Fun bunch you hang out with.
The wrong sort have their charm.
Has your first warden always been, well...
A stubborn bastard?
One way of putting it.
He means well in his own
Gonna
way.
shut my door
He's
real quick.
old-fashioned. Tradition is everything. Keeps us disciplined. We never deviate from it.
He'll have to. Algernon and Gillenane won't play by his rules.
Getting a little November chilly.
Man doesn't have much imagination. Even the right sort can be the wrong sort.
I'd join the Wardens.
A hot meal and warm bed in Weishaupt is better than rotting in some dungeon.
It would be, but the food's always cold, and Weishaupt's drafty in the winter.
You're really selling it.
It gets better. When Darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger, then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Okay, now I get it.
Best part is the Warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past, but after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before.
That makes sense.
Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
No. I mean, people are people, but we can say this one.
But do people really change, deep down? Or do they return to their old ways?
Maybe we need a bit of both. When the storm comes, you don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sort to put the world right.
Kind of like us, I suppose.
Minus the skeleton butler.
Oh, I don't know. Manfred the Warden has a ring to it.
How about we quit while we're ahead? See you
That'd be really funny. Manfred the Warden. Jumped to my death by accident. Not quite.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy? Is this about what your mother said on the beach? No.
What'd she say?
Tasha's mother said that Tosh acted more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid. This isn't about the dress, is it? No, it's... I don't know. She always says stuff like that. About how I dress, how I act.
And?
It feels... right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels... right. Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
Our character is non-binary.
I used to tell myself things that sound like what you're saying. I felt wrong in my own skin. I didn't know why. I figured everyone felt like that, so I pushed it away and tried not to think about it. Until one day I finally realized what was wrong. I'd grown up in this box the world made for me. This is what a man is. This is what a woman is. But I wasn't a man, and I wasn't a woman. I was me. So, what? You just changed?
I actually don't know how to answer this, so I'm going to say that Rook struggled with it.
I didn't just anything. It was hard. It was embarrassing. I had a lot of ugly thoughts about parts of myself I'd always been ashamed of. I'd packed it all down. I had to let it out and feel everything I spent years trying not to feel. But it was better than spending my life hating what I saw in the mirror. And you're saying I'm like you? One of the first things you told me was, you don't get to tell me who I am. Whether you're like me, or dealing with some other pain, well, only you can figure that out.
That's true.
Okay. I'll try. And thanks for telling me about you. Anytime. Lucanus? Where is he?
Oh, fruit. Chest.
Back, demon! No further!
Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
Lucanus! Wake up!
Ugh. What the?
You tried to walk through the Illuvian in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
Coffee can't fix everything, but is that why you don't sleep? Is that why you like coffee so much?
You can't just caffeinate your way out of this.
It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
We have to make Spite understand that he's endangering you.
He's Spite, not learning. He doesn't listen to anyone. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
Interesting. Now it's... Ooh, Emmerich has a thing.
Interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. I'd like to show you its more peaceful side.
You mean not the one that's not crawling with demons in Venatori? Hmm. Okay. Well, let's go deal with this statue. What's that?
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
Mythal.
So we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
The plot thickens.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Interesting.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
Mm-hmm.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
It's not every day you witness the start of a religion. I wonder if they're all this disappointing.
I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
Alright, what else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Ooh.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgernon over him. A betrayal.
No wonder he was angry.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elgernon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elgernon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elgernon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dreadwolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
A memory of false gods. Okay. Business looks concluded here. Have any companion skills? No. Ooh, we have a new thing. Oops. No keepsakes yet for Nev, huh? Okay. We like stagger a lot. That could be useful. Damage and resistance, huh? Alright, what do we want to go do now? Companion quest? Holy crap, we get picked up a lot of these. Hmm. Let's go do this one first, and then we'll go to do the crossroads stuff. We'll go see where that stuff actually goes. Bring Emmerich, and he applies weakened and detonates sundered. So we need someone who applies sundered. And Harding has healing. Okay, where's the quest? Oh boy. I guess we're going here. Going for a walksy. Do not touch my sand.
You got it.
The restless dead.
You don't burn the dead, you just absorb them?
Devourer is dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the displays at the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic to you all.
There's a girl in my village who put her dolls in dramatic scenes. This is kind of like that, isn't it? Except with dead people. Oh, keep going, Emmerich.
Ranged attackers!
Fantastic, Rook!
Now, where were we? He's just gonna show up.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance.
Rites of remembrance.
Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
Still getting a lot of gloom.
Not sold on the healing power of skeletons.
It's all in how you approach it. That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Tja. Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
It'd only be right.
Seems disrespectful to abandon something you built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
Hold on.
So what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead. Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
Oh, alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
Theoretical and applied metaphysics.
Liberated from a few magisters.
This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
How many people are buried here anyway?
Excellent question. We rarely should take a new...
Examining the graves?
You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the necropolis a little unnerving.
Shadow dragons are used to weird architecture. More skulls here, though.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
Hi?
Hi. Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but we've one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
I see dead people.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Ooh.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
They thought the necropolis was the best place for an orphan?
Better to learn death dwells all about us than be deaf when it calls. Yet, I was terrified of everything when I arrived.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead. Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before. We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body?
Yes, he's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good Watcher, faith kept in all our hearts.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
I don't think about it.
I try not to think much about the big end.
It wasn't a choice for me when I was younger. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
This is the right answer.
Well, if Manfred's excited, how can I refuse? Cheers, Manfred.
Okay, just gonna grab this real quick. Then open the journal. Okay, we're gonna go do some of this crossroads stuff. We've had this one forever. We've had this one a really long time. Okay, let's go see. Is there a spirit vendor here? Okay, that's cool. You don't use money here, you use essence or whatever that is. What's over here, though, is the bigger question.
Something truly powerful is drawing the undead here.
Get ready.
Is everyone intact? Slight trouble ahead.
Nice move. Nice.
The armor on the undead looked familiar. Well, whoever they served, they're fighting for the gods now.
Got him in position.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Ooh, big chest.
Corruption, undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Careful! This
32 is not bad.
undead.
They're gone. The Fade Tear and that Revenant. All that's left is its essence. The Revenant's essence feels darker, more powerful. It must be protecting something big. We should look around for a door it might fit.
More damage at low health. Low health triggers 10% earlier. Health cannot go above 70. Not worth the extra damage. I need my health. Up here. Oh, this is where we went. Get that. Yeah, okay. Let's do one of these other ones first before we go to that huge one. Oh, that's on a different island altogether. This one, I think. Yeah, that one's really close. This is where we need to go to do the other thing anyway, so. Let's switch up the party a little.
They're
Just gonna keep going this way and see what's what.
Here. The Venatori must be after something nearby. Let's get it first.
Venatori.
This is their ending.
Okay, where are the crystals getting their thing from?
Chakra to Ebra.
We're gonna have to go up to each one of those, aren't we? Somehow, anyway. Oh, those are ladders down, okay.
Take out those crystals and we cut off the power they're channeling.
Yep, that's how it works. Can't get any of those. Okay, well, keep looking around. me a bridge? Yes, but not to where I need it yet. Okay. Okay, well we can go get to there. Okay. We have a starting point. What does that lead to? Oh, the actual spot that we can. It's just the chest. It looks like it is. That's not that useful. Okay. Well, Spite's reach is going to be seems to be very important in this area. Question is what can we do that's useful with it? That's not gonna work. Ooh, staircase. Oh, this one right in front of me.
Trouble coming.
Ranged incoming.
Their wills falter.
Alright, let's not miss this jump this time. Okay, is that gonna release more Venator? Probably. How do I get up here?
There. The Venatori can't lock us out anymore.
That's how. Apparently.
Trouble coming.
That's a big statue. Enfeebling dragon fire. There we go.
Build that? Maybe from components they found here, so they could seal up the doors.
Too far. Okay. Loot. Why is it shooting that way? Over here, actually, right? Okay. I do not know how to get there. Probably this way. Apprentice? You barely have a name tag. Who needs barriers? Not you guys.
That's another barrier down.
Opens a pathway to where we were before, so we get to this place easier if we have to come back. Loot, loot, loot. Caretaker power. Chest.
Another Fen'Harel altar.
Ooh. Where are you gonna point to? Hmm. Couldn't tell you where that was going, actually. Hmm. Ah, okay. Flame-cloaked Magister. Combo.
There. That's what the Venatori are after. That wolf statuette. We've seen them before. Better keep it safe.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more of these and then... Okay, let's go back up. See what we got. Not that way. Is it out and around? I think it's out and around. Hmm. Well, it wants me to get on the boat, and it's really confused as to which one it'll let me go to. The problem when there's 5 of them. How do we get up there? Out and around this way. I think that might be it. Maybe. One side of the wall. How do I get up there? Call that a stream for now, and we'll pick it up next time when we try to figure out how to get the next statue. Thanks for watching, and take care. Good night.